All right. That looks like we are footloose, fancy free. Everybody is on. We have everybody in Fantasy Grounds, it looks like. All right. Well, then let's get started, folks, with our two. I got to get an intro made. I just have to have something so that I can segue a lot easier than just a cold, hard cut. But anyway, we have got our Tuesday night D&D group ready and chomping at the bit to resume their tales into Waterdeep and their investigation into the missing dragons and praetors. So with that being said, the new addition tonight and big surprises in play, let's do our introductions as always and a quick recap, and we'll go from there. So Felinial, you're up first.
Felinial is the 4th level Wood Elf Druid, Circle of the Moon.
Shadow.
I am Shadow. I am the 4th level Scout, and I am trying to find more information.
Linder.
Hey everybody, I'm Linder, 4th level half-elf bard.
And Quetzal. Nope.
That's about as much as he speaks normally.
It is. We see you lighting up, but no noise.
How about now?
There you go. That's good.
Cool. I am Quetzal, the level 4 Lizardfolk Paladin.
And a mystery guest, which we will hold for a moment until proper introductions are made. A quick recap. In the continuing investigation, after the group... Well, what did happen before? Y'all, the theater. So they just found the Stone of Galore and took it. No, actually, you did not. Y'all actually went back to you went to the theater on the assumption because you believe that the Stone of Galore is fake and not real, and think there is something fishy going on amidst all this, and spoke with the proprietor of the theater, who was trying to put on a very ambitious play. And the negotiations were, I think Felonial stated the facts that he doesn't trust what's going on and did not want to give up the stone without a true meeting with the boss lady, and said that if that was going to happen, then it would come. I think he wanted everybody to come back, or you have the meeting at the tavern. And then there was some mess. The information was left that the gentleman who you believe has a stone, or maybe because you believe the one you have is fake, or have discerned that it is fake. The true culprit who may have it has been captured and is awaiting trial in the main courthouse in Waterdeep. And so took some time to go there and try to speak with this individual, but you were told by the clerk at the front desk there that was going to be impossible until the magistrate was back, and then it would be a next day before y'all could speak with this individual. And so y'all said, all right, we'll be back, and turned around, and we're going to make your way back to the Whispering Spirits. Did I miss that? I know it was a quick overview, but that was about what happened last week.
More or less.
More or less. Okay. So, and yes, the Neil once again had skirted off to have a hot date with Ulcoria. And when y'all make your way back to the inn, you will notice as y'all are approaching it that it seems awfully quiet. Too quiet for your taste. You don't, the door is shut. You don't hear any, you don't hear your typical, let's just say maybe we made this in the, what do we say? Maybe it's late afternoon. And yeah, you would expect there would be some people coming in and out. You would have your staff working diligently to continue keeping the successful operation going, but that would not be the case. Y'all can tell that it is strange. Shall you do anything?
Approach with caution.
And anybody else?
Start by looking in the window, I guess.
In the window, you will. Where's Shadow going? Shadow's going to the back door. Okay, I'm about to say Shadow just ran off the page. You will look in the window. You will see a figure sitting at the bar, with off to the side here, and just rummaging, taking a dagger, maybe, kind of popping it into the bar top, just.
The inn is supposed to be open, or the tavern is supposed to be open for business.
But it is not at this point in time. For some reason, it seems to have been shut down.
Excuse me, who are you?
The name's Kestrel. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Do you happen to know where all of our employees?
I was wondering the same thing. The
She
surface
sent
here
them
is
home.
absolutely horrendous.
Actually, so she would know that, but she sent them home.
I may or may not have sent them home.
Why would you send them home?
I've been sent to help you.
By whom?
You would know the name Ulcoria Stonemarrow, would you?
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
Yeah.
Who was that said yeah?
That was I. We know who that is.
Oh, I'm letting her know. So just in case. So, yeah. That was Linder.
Yes.
So who is this person?
That's the person that Thanil's been going off to see.
Yeah. Olcoria is her name. The dwarf's name.
The enchantress.
That person. So she takes our meat shield and sends us you.
Pretty much. He's a kept man now.
Fair enough. Are you a good meat shield?
I can be a shield.
Well, good. Then you're hired.
They're not a big talking group.
You're cooking up some food, man.
That's right. Kestrel has, so Kestrel, I've given her just a little information, but yes, she is correct in that she tells you that Olcoria has sent her. Thanil is on layaway with Olcoria on other activities. And
right.
she has been sent to replace him. Boy. And Linder is busy cooking. You see Linder in the back there as he's whipping up grub. And
I'll get myself a glass of milk.
That will not be at the bar. That'll be down in the cellar where it's cold.
Yep.
That's the Neil's place.
Not anymore.
Ooh. Okay.
The trapdoor is right beside me there.
Oh.
Do I get a place?
You.
I'm fine sleeping under the bar.
There's rooms upstairs.
Yeah,
I
there's
pass out
two.
on bars every night.
Okay. She might fit right in.
So tell us about yourself, Kestrel. What can you do?
I shoot things in many
Okay.
different ways.
There's plenty of things that need shooting, so that should work
Perfect.
just fine.
So sounds like an archer.
Sounds like.
You'll notice that, yeah, she both carries a light crossbow and has a longbow on her. Though she does also pack a scimitar, and she's got, some nice armor on. If any of you have got nature,
I do.
roll it up. And Felonial does too. You make out that what you see before you with her is she is elf-born, but her facial features and such reflect that she is one of the mysterious Sharda Kai elves.
I have a better nature than our druid.
Mm-hmm. Yes. She is.
Yeah, well, nature, unfortunately, has an intelligence score, and that was my dump.
Yeah. So if you know what they are, if you don't. Yeah, they are a.
Technically, we have similar intelligence.
Mm-hmm. So, and she definitely looks like you. The way she's handling herself, she is quite able to, take care of herself in a fight. So, anything else? I mean, you guys are talking it up.
That's us, man.
I know. I was hoping
Jamming
for
away the
more.
whole game.
Now she's just been sent here by Olcoria, but does not know anything more than she. You'll have to find that out. Let's put that
Apparently, our blind lizardman is going to have to be our tank now.
He can carry a torch with his tail. There's something.
And I
something
still have
interesting.
dark vision I can cast on you, which would
I can
make it
also
easy.
make a fireball.
Don't forget, yes, he
Yeah.
has it on his tail now.
I mean, I get that.
Yes, Charmander.
The point of all of us having dark vision is that we're not carrying a light around to announce our presence to everybody that's in the.
When's that ever stopped, y'all?
So, what have you been doing?
Honestly, it's kind of just been putting out one fire after another at this point.
Okay, we have to get back to the courthouse thingy.
Do we? I think we just got here.
So we're trying to track down this cache of gold and coins that was supposedly hidden by Lord Neverember before he fled the city.
Mhm.
And apparently there's a lot of different people who are trying to get it, and we're trying to get it before everybody.
Ooh, a treasure hunt.
Something like that. So we're trying to find this stone. It has something to do with finding this treasure. And so the only lead we have at the moment is a thief that is in the custody of the city guard. And we're going back tomorrow at noon to meet with the magistrate to try to get access to this guy so that we can find out where the stone is at, so we can find out where the treasure's at. Did I get all that right, though?
Pretty close. What was the stone called?
That I don't remember.
The Stone of Galore.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The green thing with the eyeballs on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And don't forget, everybody, give yourself inspiration. That actually, Beck, I didn't tell you. For these sessions, you start off with inspiration.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming useful.
You end up wasting it and using it to make a 1, so most of the time.
Sometimes.
So you'll have the stone, right?
We had a fake copy of the stone. We don't have the real stone.
Oh, maybe we can find the real thing.
Just faking us out.
Faking you out?
Yeah, the stone. I mean, if it's that magical, who knows what it's capable of? It could indeed be capable of faking out.
Can I see the one you have?
Sure. I'll show her the one that I have.
Okay. And it looks something like this.
Don't bother using a spell on it. It's totally inane.
So the picture he shows us apparently is what the real one's going to look like. The fake one doesn't look.
Now, actually, where did it go? Thought I shared that with y'all.
You did share one with us that was the fake.
I know. And I was like, did I get rid of this? There, okay, yeah. So, yeah, theirs is a little bit grayer. And didn't it have a little flecking that came off of it?
Yeah,
the paint was faded in places or something like that.
The paint on the eyeballs kind of flecked off a little like pepper.
And there's like some soot on it or something.
Uh-huh. Yeah, smudging. That's what it was. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a definite fake.
Yes, it is.
I think we should run more tests.
Go ahead.
That's not my job.
I've run the test already. It's not real. So if you want to run more tests, you're welcome to it. But I've had.
I think you ran a good test.
Yeah, I think so. Shall we fast forward until tomorrow, or do you want to do something?
It's up to y'all. If y'all are done questioning her.
Let's send somebody to go bring our employees back and open this place back up. We need
You will have noticed and spotted a few of them across the street and all that, wondering.
Hey, get back over here and work.
I thought it essential to make a dramatic entrance.
Well, we weren't here for the entrance.
Oh, but y'all need it.
Well,
But y'all
normally-
need it. Y'all need it desperately. Some dramatic entrances and all that. So it's either Folineal and Shadow going in guns ablazing, or Quetzal bumping into the walls because he can't see them. And so,
I'm just gonna walk into every room with a rose.
or Thaniel running off for these hot dates that he's got. And so, all right. So, yeah. So, if that's all we're going to ask, Kestrel, welcome to the group. Boy, that was a serious interrogation. Oh, not now. Niblet, please. Mommy's just came home. So we will fast forward. So, yes. So, Kestrel, there are rooms upstairs. I forgot.
Thunil had the basement, but I guess you probably don't want to stay there.
No, I think we'll figure out her room here in a second, because I have the maps for the extra floors, and I will share them back out again and give her room, unless every from time to time you have to pick her up because she's underneath or on top of the bar asleep. So she might have, cause some lowering of your profits if she's partaking of all the product. But
Did Thunil give her his share of the
I can help supply the liquor.
Thunil is still on, at the moment, Thunil is still on the paperwork as an owner.
As long as you're supplying more than you're drinking, then you're welcome to drink. As long as the quality is there also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, Thunil was actually the brewmaster. Oh boy. Oh no.
I think we were still buying more than he was.
Yeah, actually you were from the guild, from the liquor guild.
I was a sailor before I settled down into the city. I worked with many merchant ships. I could hook you up.
A whole new clientele. There you go. Now, that's all you need is the city guard and the sailors in there. What possibly could go wrong? Oh, boy.
I think
Bit of a hike for the sailors to come.
right? That's what I was just going to say. I think sailors and longshoremen are going to want to come
This-
all the way up to the dock.
Not really. That's true. But you never know. You never know.
If they happen to come this way,
You'll find
they'll
our
come to
contacts.
us.
Mm-hmm. Business comes to you. That's how you're supposed to have, react to it. It comes to you. It finds you. That's how good it is here, right? All right. We fast forward. We wake up. It's morning time. Linder, hurriedly makes gruel and some coffee for the group because it's gruel, all right. He hasn't quite worked on his oatmeal. Got that down to science yet.
I spent an entire week at a fake cooking school.
That he did.
Can't do bacon and eggs, huh?
All righty. So we will move forward as they just really knocked that one out of the park. And move back to, you will head back to the courthouse. Courthouse, Maine. All right. Let's put the group. All right. And boom. Oh, it's like, why is it so quiet? We need the music. Hello, Wifey Poo.
The chocolate donuts don't help.
What chocolate donuts? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see no chocolate donuts.
Really, 'cause this one
Share.
Yes.
Where's my
Fish.
chocolate donut?
I don't know. My wife is yelling at me about some chocolate donuts. I didn't see no chocolate donuts. I saw an extra thing of milk. I don't know how that got in there either. So, dogs have been fed. All right. Love you. Okay. So y'all make your way back to the courthouse. And as always, it's busy. And there's just lots of criminality. Guards stationed about, clerks running in and out of rooms, people lining up. Looks like they've got to pay some fines. And once again, you see a young, definitely wet behind the ears clerk sitting at the desk, paying attention to some papers in front of him, reading over things, and there you go. We will call it late morning.
Hello, we're back to see the magistrate for our noon appointment.
What is your name?
Millennial,
And who were you here to see?
the magistrate. We have an appointment for noon today.
Oh, really? And who booked this
Here
appointment?
yesterday, the clerk said we set us up with an appointment for noon.
Well, please have a seat. Someone will be with you shortly. And he kind of gets up and, waddles, back over, leaving the desk, and makes his way over there, and door opens up. Bam, bam, bam. Some. And where is my? Okay, we need to see the magistrate. Where is? And yeah, the clerk will come back and say, and I apologize. He seems a little flustered, a little red, a couple beads of sweat coming off of his brow and all that. And what was this concerning again, please?
We came in yesterday and we asked to see one of your prisoners who's being.
And which prisoner would that be again, please? I have no notes of this. I apologize.
I'm blanking on his name, Gus.
Oh, Brian.
It's been a week and I played 2 games of D&D since then.
Brian, you let me down. I'm actually, because I'm looking at it for it too, and I'm like, where the hell is the damn person's name? Storyline.
Thinnerus? Some of that?
Yeah, it's something like, I'm trying to, courthouse lower. It's like, forgot, the courthouse, there's a lower section. It's not like an upper level. It's like derp. And could we not really, Fenris, who's being held here on trial for, several infractions, and and he kind of looks up. Oh yes, that miscreant is here. One moment, and waddles back to the deal, and a few minutes go by, and people are walking in and out, and staring at y'all, and coming in. Some guards are kind of stationed about, and they look a little, they somewhat nervous, because you all are in here and kind of armed and look dangerous, and the clerk will come back and say, "Oh yes, please. The magistrate has much time, but she will see you. Please follow me." And he will lead you into what is a opens up a door here. Kind of pulls you through a clerk's office and says, "Follow me." And we'll take you down a hallway to a meeting room. And we'll let you know to please have a seat. The magistrate will be with you shortly. Alrighty.
Pistol and Pretzel are not coming.
I don't know.
They're hanging out in the doorway.
Oh, I did see this map.
There's.
We're in the top right.
Oh, did I not send it to you?
No, I have it. I just was under the other map I had.
Now. Quetzal. Get out of the bathroom. All right. Where is my courthouse? God, I forget. There is just so much. Okay. So y'all are waiting for a moment, and the door right here will open up, and there looks like it's a courtroom area in here, and 2 figures will walk in. One of them is a female human, wearing it's a petite woman, definitely an older human, wearing some. Looks like some robes and all that, official robe business and all that. And right behind her, this other magistrate walks in, and it's a tiefling. And it's your old friend Silverhelve. And they're chatting and stop and look, and the tiefling goes, "Not y'all again." And she looks over
Ma'am.
at Hester. Hester, this group keeps showing up. Mind your P's and Q's with them. I don't understand how they keep being involved with all this stuff going on. Whatever they want here, make sure you watch their every step, especially that elf-looking dude with the funny eye. He's got lip. Get back over there.
Me?
No, Linder. Locking the tokens. And Hester will, I can handle this. I can handle this, Colleen. I'll be right back. Please get the rest of the group back in there, and I'll be back, and we'll adjourn recess in just a few minutes. And she comes up, and she moves over here and sits down. I actually don't have, I do have a, well, isn't that nice? I have a Hester. Will move up and sit at this table and says, I have just a few moments, but apparently y'all are asking to see one of our, what am I looking for? One of our customers that is currently in a cell here. One of our
Guests.
Prisoners.
Well, that's, most people want to be, innocent until proven guilty, but you know how it is sometimes.
Suspects.
Yeah, but
I don't
ask.
really know this guy, but from what I understand, he's a piece of work, and he's probably.
Well, we here at the courthouse and those of the the legal profession, we like to have a way with words, but time is of the essence here, and I'm short to notice because I am in the middle of some hearings. So please state your business, and how may I be of service to the greater good of Waterdeep?
Well, you can let us talk to Fenris, please.
And why would I choose to do that? He is under watch here and is awaiting trial. What is he to you?
We have reason to believe that he might have stolen an item that is in the interest of the city to be found, and not by the criminals.
Bring me persuasion check in the tower, please, Folan.
How do I cast my guidance on you?
You will notice, so you will not want to do that.
Okay.
You will have felt and understood that this courthouse is laden with magical detections. There are wards about. You will know that you don't want to do that inside this building.
Oh no.
I'll give you that for free. Okay? I shouldn't.
Oh no, a harmless cantrip. Must protect the city from those.
Linder wants to
Especially from
play
those.
today, apparently, with the DM. With his lippy. Okay.
How are you? Just with the bureaucratic to the city.
Well, make me a perception check, Linder. Would you please?
Sure. In the open?
Yeah, make me a perception check.
He knows nothing.
Never mind. We'll let that little tidbit go by. But Hester will, pause for a moment as you have those thoughts, and then she will resume. Like I said, Sir Elf, Fenris is a customer here and is awaiting trial. And to not, shall we say, spoil the legal ramifications of having people visit him, and shall we say, maybe what is supposed to be a fair trial. I am disinclined to acquiesce to your request to see said individual. But you said there's a hidden treasure. What possibly could a man of his low stature possibly know?
Well, I recall not saying anything about a treasure. I said we suspect that he knows something about an item.
Okay, sorry. Then that's fine. I misunderstood. I forgot. So she'll say item then, or does she?
We have reason to believe that he has knowledge of the whereabouts of an item called the Stone of Galore, I think it is. And this item is supposed to point the way to this hidden treasure of dragons that everybody is trying to get their hands on, which seems to be Xanathar's group and the Zentarum and everybody else and their neighbor.
And do you know what this so-called Stone of Galore is, or what it is for? What is so important about it?
We believe, from what we have been told, is that it will somehow lead us to this lost treasure. That's all.
What did you say? Speak up, please. I'm hard of hearing.
I said, from what we've heard about it, it sounds like it's supposed to lead us to this treasure somehow, but we don't know.
Treasure, you say? Perception check, Folan. Damn. Okay.
There's 4 other people in the room. I mean, I'm not the only one that can roll.
Yeah, no, you're just trust me on this. I know you don't though. That's just the way it is with the DM. She ponders that, and you see her. She, as you're saying this, she is, staring you deep,
Also,
deep in your eyes.
We were asked to go find this by the Open Lord of Waterdeep, at least someone who was claiming to be the Open Lord. I'm not sure. I believe it actually is her, but someone I think is.
And how would you have open communications relations with one of our Open Lords? How is that possible?
Well, like I said, I believe it's not her. I believe it is somebody who is taking on her appearance and pretending to be her in order to get us to get the stone for them.
And where did this take place? You said
in the street. So we were trying to track somebody down. Actually, this guy Fenris, and the person claiming to be the Open Lord, came to us in the street and asked us to go find that, and then had the gall to tell us that we could go find her at this crummy theater in the dock ward, which didn't make any sense at all. And when we went by there, because we found this, I showed her the fake stone. I said, we did recover this one, which is apparently is a very poor copy, is a fake of that stone that we're looking for. And so we took that to this theater to try to find this person claiming to be the Open Lord. And obviously they were not there. And then they came back and said, oh, it's a fake, go talk to this other guy. So we're still trying to track down this stone so we can track down the treasure, so we can keep it out of the hands of the criminals in the city.
That is a very interesting tale that you weave, Master Elf. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to add to this story?
I'm just learning as I go along.
You have
I
that.
want to see good things happen to this city. It's good for business.
Well,
You have the cricket soundbite there.
yeah, the crickets. No. So I'm thinking of how to play this out. So once again, as you're relaying this tale, Folinial, she is deeply staring at you, and she's shaking her head. But she does it. She's not nodding or responding to cues as you speak. She's listening, but she's definitely, you will see, deep in concentration as she moves that. And she
Can I get a read on her and figure out what?
Well, that's what I gave you, but you failed at it. So, with that being said, she's just definitely studying you, and giving you this look over. It's not making you uncomfortable because she's definitely an older woman, and but it's not your type. And so, she very interesting. And a theater, a stone of galore, and a stolen treasure, you say. And then you kind of see her. She's doing this and looking at you. She rubs her head and she is like, sometimes it just hurts, and this just brings on the headache. And she goes, well, okay, let's just say that I believe the story that you have wove here before me. And I know I'm going to be late, but they can just wait. This is very interesting. I don't normally have this kind of tale wander across my desk. I've heard it all, but today I have heard a new story, and I'm intrigued. And she says, I might consider such a discussion with this criminal, as you say, but I might have a better way.
And which way would that?
Meow.
She gets up and she will stand up and pause for a moment, and she will look to you, Shadow, and she says would you mind locking the door there, please? And she will look at you, Kestrel, and she goes, would you please lock the door there and make sure that nobody is in the hallway, please? And she kind of moves over to the curtains here and makes sure they're shut, and she comes back over here, and y'all moving. Kestrel, are you going to take care of the door for her to the south there?
Sure. I'll reach out with my mage hand and just lock the door. So I don't have to move.
Well, you should not cast magic in the courthouse.
Oh, no?
Yes, you know that. No. That's
I have
a
to
big
put effort
no.
into this.
Yes.
Fine. I will walk myself to the door.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And she nods and she goes, well, it's though I thought maybe I had given it away and all that, but although individuals such as yourself may not use magic in the courthouse, that is not to say that some of us are able to bend our own rules from time to time. And I have a unique ability to detect thoughts without the use of material semantic components. It's a gift, I know, but it has served me well. And I think maybe that if in understanding that you believe what you say, and I see in your thoughts that what you have discerned and is true of what you have gone through so far, that maybe in allowing you to speak with him and to raise up the subjects, that I might be able to listen to the conversation, and while you are questioning him, he definitely will give away his true thoughts and locations for this, of what he knows, subconsciously, that I will be able to discern.
Fantastic. That sounds like an amazing idea.
What's up, Tombstone? Yes, I know. I came up with it myself because, that's who I am. Yes, maybe that the foremost thoughts in his mind, I should be able to learn if what you say, if he has the true stone and where it may be hidden, and we will discern from there. And I will share this information with you on the agreement that what you discover and find shall be returned to the city. For if it belongs to the city, it should stay with the city.
I agree.
Okay.
So hopefully, a reward would be in But we will give it to you regardless, and just hope we'll give it to the open Lord. Sorry, I'm not trying to bribe a magistrate with what is supposed to be a very large treasure of gold. So we will turn it over to the head of the city, the open Lord, and allow her to do with it as she sees.
So she says, yes, all right. Well, the little kink in the plan, I should say, is that I will need to take a, I mean, what did she say? Oh, don't come here. Disability must, yes, I must have a short rest. So let me retire to my chambers for, I need to finish up next door. And retire to my chambers so that I may rest and regain my abilities, since, as you've had to notice, I was using that here, like I said. And then we will meet back here this afternoon, here in the chambers, and I will have this Fenris escorted up by the city guard, and we shall see what he knows. Does that sound like a plan?
Would 2 hours be sufficient before we come?
Make it 3, just in case I run long next door in our debate and discussions that we are having.
3 hours.
I will, if you would be so kind to send the clerk back here, I will let him know that you will be returning this late afternoon, and we shall see what this Fenris knows. This is so exciting. I never get to do this a lot. Almost think I was an adventurer just like y'all. Except for that one that has the funny eye. He troubles me. And she will walk out.
Thank you.
And shut the door. It's pick on Linder time. All right. So y'all will make your way outside. Linder's got the shifty eye, folks. Get your butt back over there. Linder.
You approved his move. He went back and forth.
I know he is. Let's Linder. The kid is.
I suggest we go out and have a nice, long, delicious lunch in the West.
Well, you can. And y'all will let the day pass. And it's pretty uneventful. That's going on. And then a few hours will pass and y'all will make your way back to the courthouse. Oh, I forgot to put the map. I'm sorry, folks. I wasn't even paying attention that everybody was up, but not even in the, darn, I'm sorry. But y'all will come back and y'all will make your way back into the courthouse after a nice, delicious lunch. And basically we're staking out one of the, maybe some competition, or took Linder to a true restaurant so he could taste real food.
Excuse
you know,
me.
You wanted to play, so I'm going to play tonight. Linder against the DM. I wonder who's going to win. And the clerk will be staring at his papers, and y'all will, Flolinia will, where, and and he will, yeah. Is it already the time? Wow. Time flies. Work. And he will walk you back to the...
So before he goes back, I say, I brought you this glass of wine. Don't tell your boss.
Ooh, and he will, well, thank you. And he will put it on, he'll put it, down. I will return. We must not let...
You certainly don't want anybody to know you're drinking on the job, so shh.
Oh, let me tell you, sometimes you need it for the stuff we read. Boring. And he will walk you and he will waddle his way back to the meeting room and usher the group in. Tokens run locked. Lender behave. All right. And not too much longer, he will tell you, yes, I will go alert Hester, Magistrate Barch, excuse me, that you are here. She said that she would want to know immediately. And a few minutes pass by, and a few more minutes pass by, and then the chamber door will open up. And you will see kind of into the room, but basically move in. And she will motion for the group to enter the room. And y'all move into the room, and you will see that step in the middle area here, shackled to the floor, and I don't have the guards here, but there are a couple of guards standing on either side of him, is what you believe to be Fenris Stormcastle. Even though he does not have his weapons, he has been divested of that. But this is who he looks like.
He looks like the bandit captain.
Yeah, no, I don't know why he's a bandit captain, but that is who he looks like. And he sees y'all, and he's kind of, and he looks to the magistrate, and what is the meaning of this? Why are they here? They have no reason to be here. I do not wish them to be. And she says, hush! You have no say here. You just answer the questions that are put before you. Your freedom depends upon it. And I'll answer what questions I feel like. And she looks to the group and she nods.
Does anybody else want to do the question?
And then you kind of see, you see her she kind of looks down and rubs her head a little bit. And then she, kind of pats it. And then she looks up and she's staring straight at Fenris.
Okay, I guess it's me then. So, let's start easy. Is your name Fenris Storm?
Yeah, what is it to you, elf?
Do you know what the Stone of Galore?
Stone of what? Gollum? What? What'd you say? Speak up.
The
You got a lisp.
Stone of Galore. I am not lisping. I'm speaking clearly. You're playing stupid. There's a
Stupid is as stupid does. What about the stone? I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of it. Sounds stupid. Why am I here?
You're here because you know something about the stone, and if you want to have any chance of getting out of here, you're going to tell us.
Why are you asking the questions? Why isn't she? And he looks back over and points at the magistrate who's just staring at him.
Because she wants me to ask the questions.
When did you become a lawyer? You don't look like anybody like a lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm a druid. I like to turn into a bear and tear people's faces.
Ooh, well, you can't cast in here, so nice try. No magic allowed.
That's not a spell. It's just an ability. But I'm not here to do it. Just telling you what I would like to do.
I'd like to have a big plate of pork and a woman to bounce on my...
Careful.
Never mind.
My room is empty.
Like I said, why am I being questioned by you, and what are you wanting to know that I possibly would want to tell you?
Does he have any of the tattoo markings we've been seeing from the Xanathars or the Centaurs?
Good question. He, negatory. Let me make sure on that. Let me back that up. No. He does not. He has what you see. He will have some tattoos. And, you know, Kestrel, you all know them, that they're definitely some seafaring tattoos. He's got, you know, he's got that. But he has one that you catch that is on his arm, and it looks like it's like a hawk, a diving bird, and there seems to be like blood splatters, the blood drops coming off of its claws and all that. Y'all can roll me
tattoo.
something like that. It's definitely he's definitely a member of something. You can roll me an insight check. Or yeah. Well,
I'm
hell.
rolling crappy tonight.
Oh dear.
Well, y'all might, you know, with your dealings with the underground elements of Waterdeep and all this, you know, tomfoolery that y'all are being involved with, that something about the Bloodhawks, a thieves guild, a subs guild, you know,
Remember, I'm a rogue.
Yeah, a rogue. Exactly. There you go. Yeah, you would know that too, Shadow. Thank you. I've totally forgot about that. Yep. So.
So you're a member of the Bloodhawks, are you?
Whoa! How would you know? What's it to you?
Well, makes sense that you know, you steal something like the Stone of Galore, which is obviously worth a lot to a lot of people in this city right now. You gotta have someone to sell it.
Holy moly! Let me turn that down. Whoa! I thought I had that. Man, that is loud. I thought I had that turned down. All right, thanks, Tombstone. Who that is? What is that? Inspiration or what is that? I always forget my own damn. Kestrel gets for is it inspiration? Tomb, I think so. You get an extra, extra inspiration, Kestrel, that you can hold on to, that you use tonight. Okay, so from Tombstone. I haven't fixed it. No, it's supposed to. I got to look it up. Oh, it's the card. Oh, okay, my bad. See, there you go. See, the DM doesn't even know his own damn channel.
You got to be schooled in your own stuff.
My own stuff. Yeah, I keep forgetting my cheers. Okay, so yes, 300 bits. I apologize. It's inspiration card. You get a card. So we're going to roll because I don't think I actually gone in there and fixed that yet. I bet I haven't. Have I? Platinum. Oh wait. Oh, I'm good. So you need to open up the 5e inspiration card table, please, Kestrel, and then go to 5e inspiration cards and roll that first dice, please.
Table. Okay.
Patience. Oh boy.
Oh.
Patience. You add your wisdom modifier roll to your next attack roll, skill check, or ability check. And you may use that anytime tonight. There you go.
How's your wisdom modifier?
I don't have one.
Can you borrow mine?
Well, she doesn't. That is so funny. You may roll again then, Kestrel, because yes, she is a 0. So roll that. That's funny.
You can let her
Thank
borrow my
you.
wisdom modifier. For now.
No, we'll let her. Well, that's right, Tomb.
I could get assistance.
There, we'll try that again.
Oh,
Gus-
really? Wait, okay, that's different.
It's gusto.
Same
How
number.
about your charisma modifier? Okay.
Slightly better.
It's a 1. Okay, well, it's just better. So now she gets gusto, which is add your charisma modifier to your next attack roll skill check. So it gets to add a 1. There you go. All righty. That's funny. Okay. All right, back to making sure. Where did Fenris was he not the Fenris? Where did
Was
he?
this the guy we saw running away from that place?
That's what I'm trying to make sure. I think it was. Okay. Actually, Fenris was actually no, it wasn't. Fenris, and I apologize because, like you said, we have been a few. It was Fenris's place that you went to go search in the alleyway, and all the blood was there.
Right.
And there was a body of one of the bandits there, but you did not find him. But the person leaving the house, well, he has fit some descriptions.
Actually, at the manor.
Well, you got descriptions that were scars on his face. You never, I don't believe did y'all ever actually see him? I think the kids told y'all that he had a bunch of scars on his face because he tried to make a move and get the hell out of the way when stuff went down.
Yeah, we didn't see
Yep,
him.
you didn't see him.
You kind of led us to believe it was the guy that we fought.
I gave you that he had, so I brought that up. But there, so anyway, just put that in the back of your hopper. But Fenris's place is where y'all were led to believe to go search that there was when you found the so because Kestrel would know this, but so when y'all found the Nimblewright, the errant one, the note fell out of its body when y'all brought the head in and all, and the X marks the spot was
the blood.
that was Fenris's house, and so y'all went there to search. This is being told that's probably where the stone was at, and it wasn't. And then y'all found out that now Fenris is here, and
I'm going to whisper to Folan, do you have the fake stone with you?
I do.
Perhaps
So
you should show it to him.
Yeah, I pulled the fake stone out, and I say, we were led to this stone, which is supposedly a copy of the other stone core. Do you recognize?
that looks.
Did you make this copy of the real stone?
Like I said, Elf, if you got wax in your ears, you need to go get it checked out. I don't know what.
Can I get a read on him to see if he's?
Sure.
Apparently not.
Kidding.
He is telling the truth.
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about, and I want my lawyer. I want my lawyer.
Okay, listen, I got a question for you. This is very important, okay? So, I want you to think really close about where you put that stone because your freedom depends on it. And I want you to think about that answer and then tell me, where did you hide that stone?
And you see him, he takes his fingers and he makes these little pointy fingers and he rubs his temple and he looks at, I'm thinking real hard, Elf. Watch. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know. Sorry, man. Nothing's come to me. I'm brain dead up here. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm tired of it.
I look over at the Magister and raise my
She hasn't
eyebrow.
moved at all as she stares at him. And and Fenris will catch that. What's wrong with you guy? Maybe she needs a drink of water. And
Quick interjection here real quick. Is this little purple thing I've highlighted, is this Is there like a banister around?
Yeah, that's like a little stage area, and it's a little, there's a, it's a little enclosed area, and he's standing up behind that, and there's guards on either side of him, making sure that he no move away.
Okay. While he's focused on Folan, I'm going to come up over here and bang on the banister and yell at him, "Stop lying!" And
ooh, you're a scary elf too. Why are you winking at me all the time?
21 on intimidation?
I ain't interested. He doesn't even bat at you.
I don't believe you.
Well, you know what? I don't have to tell you squat. You know what squat is?
The magistrate here was considering, letting your crimes go and releasing you for freedom. He told us where the stone's at, but since you have no interest in that, then I guess you can go back to your cell and fucking.
Hey, now watch
Sorry,
the language.
My apologies. I lost my cool. I apologize.
Brian, he normally has his son next to him, so I know that the son's not there right now.
I told you earlier,
I don't think he's intelligent enough to even figure anything of this out.
We need to clip that little piece, folks. I need that one for posterity's sakes for the stream. I'm telling you what now, that one came out of left field.
Not the first.
Man, give Folan extra inspiration for that. You got another dose there, pal. You're letting it fly tonight. And he, as you're saying all that, and he goes, "Oh yeah, only the Magister or Lord of Waterdeep has the authority to grant me."
I pointed to Magister. I said, "The
immunity.
Magister is right there."
He thinks about it. Maybe if I get immunity for all my past crimes, I might.
You might what?
Interesting.
You might tell us what the stone is at?
The magistrate, she will pop out of that, and you kind of see her, back up, and she, she's rubbing her head, and she's got a headache, and she goes, "Oh, water, please! So someone get me some water, please." And
is there any water around?
Yeah, there's a couple of clerks that were taking notes there, and the one will, pop off and go get some water and all that, and come back. And she, thank you, and she will sip it, and she will compose herself, and she goes, "Fenris Stormcastle, I do not see that you are a repentant individual and should be granted immunity for anything that you have done, and I can tell and know the kind that you are, that you have not been, shall we say, a good boy of late. Yes, I don't think so. And so some time in our jails here at Waterdeep should do you some good. And I think that you shall go ponder your next life venture for a few months, don't you say?" "I don't know what you done, whatever." And she goes, "Guards, take him back downstairs. He shall not be granted immunity anytime soon." And she looks over you, Folan, and she gives you a wink. And
bye.
all right. And he, whatever, and he's, fight. "Let me go, man. I want to speak to somebody who's got half a brain in here." And they, cart him off. And actually, they go over here, and they open the doors, and you will
He's
see.
looking for his missing brain.
Yeah. And there's some stairs going down, and the guards go, "Let it go. No, come on, man. I was just joking." And all of a sudden, boop, and Fenris.
Do we hear him rolling down the stairs?
Yeah, and he's fighting. They get moving, scumbag. And the guards cart Fenris off to ponder the bad decisions he's made. And she, he has been a busy boy. And she goes, "Yes, bringing out, he is definitely a member of what is known as the Bloodhawk Posse. There are horse riding brigands that Harry rode, the travelers on the road to Amphale. And, but he had considered himself retired because he was not very good at it, apparently. And he was definitely, and y'all knew this too, that he was a member of the Guild of Chandlers and Lamplighters who went around, and kept the old lamps and, lit and stuff at night and all that. And, but it's very interesting that he, in his nightly rounds around the trade wards, he had been spying for the city of Luskin. And that's good to know on this political climate and things that are going on in Waterdeep. And so he is, I will have to definitely mention him to the Lord's Council and make sure that they have him transferred. He needs to be moved and interrogated on more serious matters other than this. But yes, the stone,
One second before we
Yep.
go on. So, in our investigation, we went to his house a few days ago, and he was not there. And we talked to some kids in the neighborhood who saw someone flee in his house, but there was a dead body in his house. I don't know if he killed him or the other guy or who, but you might want to look at him for that murder also.
Well, I will make note of that. And she nods to one of the clerks over there, and they make some notes and all that. Yes, he did not think about anything in the house, but he knew that things were afoot, and he did have the stone, and he hid it because he was going to use it to use for a leverage in case something like this happened, or other individuals came looking for the stone. And he apparently hid it. One moment, I must move this to the other storyline. In an old tower in the dock ward. It's on the top floor of an old tower. But I must let you know that apparently this tower is almost of the same protection as our building here. It is warded against all forms of magic, at least according to him in his feeble mind. But he clearly
I'm sure he's very clearly a magic specialist.
He clearly put it up on a dilapidated tower that is located, like I said, in the dock ward.
Does she give us more information?
She basically could give you overall. She will motion for one of the clerks, please bring me a map, and they will fetch a map. And 1 second, come on, map, load. Oh my God, can I not? There we go. So in the, let me find it. The dock. Did I not say the dock wood? Let me go find the dock ward. And storyline. The DM's map. Is that all? Ugh, hate their maps. Sorry, I didn't say that. Sorry, wizards. Sorry. I love your maps. Just trying to see where the hell it's at. So, do they not have it? Oh, come on, really? Let's go to my storyline, shops, locations. Waterdeep encounters. No, that's not it. Okay, I'll find it here. But so she will give you a quick rundown and the dock wards, players, city maps, Waterdeep, city maps, the dock ward. Oh my God, here it is. Let's see. Do we have it? Yeah. Bet this is it. It's not the Honorable Knight, but God, I forgot that this new deal has got. Oh my God! There's no way I'm going to find that map. I mean, the right spot. So we're not going to worry about it. But she's going to show you on the map that you're going to have to go down to the dock wards. When I find it, I'll show it. The wards are the dock, and you know that you got to go all the way back down south to Waterdeep. And okay, so there's a campaign show. Let me see. This one module that I bought has all these pins, but does it actually show where it is? It doesn't. Because the dock ward is... Oh, it's all... Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I am... That's the Griffin. The dock ward is the whole area down there. Oh, wow. Okay. We'll find it later. But she's going to point for you and say that is where it is a... Like I said, a dilapidated tower. It doesn't say, kind of where it's at, but you're going to find it. I'm sorry, I thought it would be pinned on my map, but it is not pinned on my map, which is kind of, let me see, Skewer Dragon. Y'all went down there. The Yawning Portal south. Why didn't they pin it? Kind of sucks. I don't know. So anyway, we're going to move. So now you know where it's at. And so y'all, she says, here's where you're going. And she says, I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. I will expect the same from you when you find said treasure.
Deal. Thank you very much for your assistance.
You're quite welcome. That was quite invigorating, I might say. I might have to go have a drink or two, which I haven't had in quite some time. And she...
Take your clerk. He likes to drink.
Oh, well, they must behave because they should not be drinking. They need to have clear mind and thought when they're at work.
Well, yeah, I didn't say he likes to drink at work. I say he likes to drink outside of work. Your work is over, right? You're leaving, so have a drink together, you guys.
Maybe I shall. Well, off you go. Good luck. Best to you.
Bye.
Alrighty. They nicely done. That was actually a nice little turn there. So y'all may make your way. So the question is, are we going to head that way, or are you going to... So where are we going? What are we doing?
I mean, it's mid-afternoon already. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's late, actually. It's late afternoon, early evening now.
I'm okay going now.
I'm willing.
I didn't
Alrighty.
even have to roll against a 21 on intimidation. I call fake news on that one.
You are as imposing as...
I am as imposing as the dice say I am.
But
You're very scary.
not today. I'm so sorry. Old tower, there it is. Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna get to use my charisma for something. Take it away.
You have charisma?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Bard. Crazy, right?
I think it's all in Disguise's charisma.
Maybe.
I also have dark vision.
Well, so do we all. Oh, wait a minute.
oh, too soon. Too soon. Making fun of Quetzal, your own companion. Alrighty, so I'm going to say the group is going to make their way down to the dock ward, and so I'm up finishing the map. It's one map, but it's got several levels on it. It's because it is a tower. And let me remove that. Storyline. Go back to Dragon Season and Tower Autumn. All right. All right. So you come to this crumbling tower that you discover in the dock ward. Very dilapidated. And it will... Here, let me actually showcase. Come here. Put y'all on here. Let me get rid of Fenris. I don't need that. Get away. Fenris is going to ponder the bad decisions he's done in his life. And so I'm going to put y'all on the map here. Even though, like I said, these are... So, yeah, so Kestrel, you know that they release maps with this module, and there's a lot of them, but they're black and white, and they're basically just... They're simplistic maps, and that because there's a lot going on between this and the next module. And so I've got several add-on maps that we're using, and from time to time the looks will be a little different. I just don't want that to throw you off.
That's fine.
Yeah. So I love the module. They knew they had a lot going on, and so they didn't put much into the maps. I'm assuming, I would think they'd let third party was going to fill in the gaps. Is exactly what happened. Alrighty. Boom.
Bam.
So you got a tower.
Great.
And it's going to look like, I'm going to show you, let me show you the white drawing of it. And real quick. So it's, only a few stories.
I think my daughter drew that.
Yeah. So, but that's kind of the outside view of it. It's only a couple stories tall, and it, doesn't have much in the way of features. It's definitely crumbling. Doesn't look like it has seen much activity. Few pieces, yeah, definitely crumbling around it. And
before we go inside.
Yep, so you walk up to it, and
I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic, so I don't have to use a spell slot for it.
You get rebounded when you do that, as in a huge anti-magic field has been cast across the whole property. It is beaming with it.
Wow.
Kiddos.
It's not
I looked for traps.
What's that, Brian? Folinium?
the tower, it's the whole grounds.
The whole tower
So
and
is it
ground.
the ground? Okay, and the ground. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So no more guidance. Gotcha.
That is true.
So I checked for traps.
Kestrel, make me an Arcana check. And you can roll that in the tower. Shadow, roll your check traps. And Kestrel,
I just did.
Oh, you did? Well, fine. Be that way. Okay, so Kestrel, yeah. So you're getting with your ability, so you know that you're detecting magic in there, and this way the tower's built and what you're kind of seeing. It's old. It was some type of wizard tower of some sort back in the day, or was used by a wizard. You're just getting that feeling, your heckles on the back of your neck are standing up a little bit.
Wizard.
And you check for traps, and you will. The outer door is an iron door, and it's shuttered. You can, you don't think you feel traps, but you think you've got a pretty solid door here, though, and there's a little bitty tiny peephole that you can, we're possibly at what maybe it was a key, but no key that you know, because it's just definitely a small little hole. Shadow.
I will try looking through it.
Yeah, you just get you see. Yeah, you just see, basically there's, you can see kind of dust filtering through small little cracks, very little light. Maybe there's maybe pinpricks of light coming through. And you could definitely see that, there's dust in the air, and that, you don't see anything on the ground, but it's, you don't see any movement either as you kind of look through it.
Does there seem to be an opening mechanism to the store?
No.
And we can't cast spells.
Outside you can. But once you come in, once you come into any of the squares that touch the tower, let's just put it that way, is what I'm going to consider the property of the tower. And you know that you can feel anti-magic is all over this. And you also is and I said with your check there, and then getting some hairs that were wild magic was in effect here at some point in time.
Oof.
Huh.
So you said as long as we're not in a square where the walls are at, we can do magic?
Yes, that you can.
So I look up the tower. Are there any openings or windows or doors or anything up?
I will tell you. Okay, 1 second. Let me.
And what's the material of the building as well?
It is stone. Now where? Yeah. So here's a better view of it. Actually, they gave me a nice little view. And so let me make sure. There is a fireplace that you see runs all, you see a smokestack that runs all the way up to the top there. There are arrow slits. On the upper level. You'll see those you see those up at the top. There are no other spot around there, except for the door. Do you see at least what you consider the first level? Any openings? But you see a couple of arrow slits at the top up there, and what would you think is a fireplace, a chimney?
Does it look like the door opens in or out?
In.
I mean, you could try to just push
Push
it.
it?
Can we just knock on the door?
Sure, you can do what you want. You are free to do whatever you want to.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Bam, 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 bam.
Not that loud.
Okay.
Basically. I'm guessing no one answers.
No one answered.
Oh.
If I'm going to step away from the building, and
Okay.
I'm going to use my wild shape to shift into a
Into a what? You cut off again.
panther.
Okay, we have 2 cats now on the grounds.
And I'll try to climb the outside of the building up to one of those arrow slits and see if I can squeeze. panther has a climbing speed of 40 feet, so it should be able to get up.
Well, okay. Can you move? Yeah, but that's climbing up stone. Your panther can climb up a tree real well. You're trying to tell me you can make up a stone wall?
Climbing speed is a climbing speed, though.
Oh, look at him pushing it because he's a DM. Yeah. All right. So you're going to,
I guess I'll try climbing up myself.
yeah,
I do have a climbing speed
you
of
can
20.
yeah. So as y'all start to climb up, make me some dexterity checks, please.
Just dexterity checks?
Yep.
I cannot roll anything over a 3 tonight.
I'm not giving this away for free. Oh, look at that. Y'all are having, so yeah, you're having some difficulty climbing up the wall. Not saying you're not, you're just having some difficulty. Yeah,
Hey,
buddy.
I rolled an 8. That's improvement.
It's improvement.
How about 20?
Yeah, so,
9.
y'all are going up, so we're going to say you're looking at the door, it doesn't open up, and y'all see this arrow slit, and you move your way up there. I'm trying to see what they're saying about the slit. Each arrow slit is 4 feet tall and 1 foot wide. So you get up there, but you guys can't squeeze through.
4 feet.
4 feet tall, but it's only a foot wide. And y'all are looking at this, and you have no way that
Can I cast Find Familiar?
I don't see why not.
All right, I want to do that. And can I get a raven, please?
But it will disappear. You cast it and it can fly, but you know that if it goes in past the opening, poop.
Huh.
Now, y'all get up and y'all can look in the slits and all that, and you will see, I will allow that. What looks to be it's an upper level. It looks in this one room. Let me bring this up. Second floor. You see what looks to be a staircase, a spiral staircase in the center of the floor, going down. You see briefly from that angle. As you're looking in, you kind of off to the right, what you believe, you kind of see there's soot and black, on the ground. Maybe, from, you can't see into the fireplace, but it looks like it's probably where there's just dirt and dust and, fire has burned there. You see on the ground, there are shards of broken glass, burnt paper, metal that's been twisted up and around, bird droppings in there, and a couple of swords, some rusted out swords kind of laying on the ground, and you also feel the air's kind of flowing through because it's coming from the other side over there, and some papers will lift up and move a little bit. And there might be, you kind of see some furniture, looks like in the center off to the side, a table, charred remains of a couple of bookcases in there, some cobwebs. But you have no way to make your way through. Well, at least that's what I'm seeing here.
And the door is locked, right?
It seems to be barred on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Wonder what kind of bar it is.
So there's not even a doorknob on the outside of this, or a latch or something?
It is the outer door has a tiny peephole, and that is it. The wizard is telling you, Kestrel is telling you that, actually, Kestrel, you didn't say anything. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You can tell them if you want to.
Well, I mean, you already said it. I
Sorry.
think they heard me.
Yeah, I got to forget you haven't read that. But this is a wizard's tower of some sort. Wizards don't need door locks.
Well, if it was if it had a wizard or an arcane lock on here, then wouldn't the anti-magic field negate?
No, so that's you maybe you think that, but Shadow was able to discern that there's a bar on the other side of the door.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
Shuttered. Sorry, closed door, iron shuttered on the inside. Sorry, I'll say that again.
There has to be another way in. How big is this chimney?
Small. Yeah, it's.
How big? How big is small?
I'm not sure. It's like a basketball. It's not very. It's not. It's just a small shaft going down. Just kind of like you see in the picture. Y'all can make me perception checks, please.
Okay.
Iron door is so hard.
No, you can just make them out. I'm making some checks and some and y'all's and against your passives too.
Wow.
Or something like that.
Thank you, Linder, for being perceptive.
Yep. Linder, searching. You're looking at all this. That you see a little on the wall here and all that looking at it a little bit, you can see that the stone part looks like part of the stone. There's one that moved. Well, it's like it's out of place.
I will tap it.
Well, it looks like it taps. Look at it, it actually slides out of the way, and you see a little mechanism in there that it's like a little push lever mechanism. Something behind the stone there.
I gotta go tuck in kids. I'll be right back.
Go tuck the kids in. Okay.
I'm going to push it.
Yeah, you move it around and all that, and you kind of and then all of a sudden y'all hear this clank behind the door.
Now try the door.
I'll push open the door.
Yes, because Shadow, are you back down there, or are y'all still standing up looking at the...
Well, I'll probably stay it a little bit longer because something caught my eye up there, and then I'll come back down.
Yeah, you just what did y'all roll perception-wise? Yeah, so Linder got that, the rest of y'all, and I'm assuming we'll see if Folinio's coming down. The door actually kind of all of a sudden slides. There's a small crack there now.
Are you doing anything else, Linder?
I mean, I'm going to push the door all the way open.
Yeah, you push it open, and you will see this. Basically, it looks like it's a vestibule. There is definitely mud and dirt have accumulated on the floor. Hold on there, Linder. Hold on, you two, because you're going to want to. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Locomotive? Put y'all back here when y'all looking. I'm going to lock tokens here. Hold on. Because it's a map. You know, you just can't stop it. Going to put you back there, you meanies. You driving the DM. Okay. There are rotting tapestries lining the wall. You see that the mechanism, there's the latching mechanism and all that dropped the bar. And laying on the ground are a couple of more swords. They are long swords, and they are just laying there.
I'm back.
And they look, man, there's look, these swords, a couple of just laying on the ground. Look very nice, actually. And you came back down, okay? And they open it up. There's a little vestibule, some rotted tapestries and a bunch of mud and dirt. And you see some footprints that go straight ahead and go to another door that is in this room. Are you still a panther?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that a door or just a doorway?
It's another door. Another iron door.
With no knob again.
Nope. And like I said, there are 2 swords laying on the ground.
I suggest you leave the swords alone.
That makes sense.
I go around the sword.
Linder steps on the sword.
No. Want to inspect the wall next to the door, see if they just
the tapestries are rotted there, and the door, do you see this footsteps go right through the door?
I paw at the door and see if it's actually there.
Yeah, oh yeah, it does, and it actually the door it just cracks open a little bit.
I push it the rest of the way.
All right. Another ground level here. You see a stone spiral stairs curl up in the tower, and it looks from this viewpoint that they both go. The staircase goes. Hold on before you move in there, Sonny Buns. You gotta let me give you the description of the room. It looks like it goes up and down. On the west wall here is your fireplace, blackened with soot. A burned heap that looks like it maybe used to be a chair is sitting in front of the fireplace, and laying on the ground, are 4 more swords.
Unidentified creatures. Okay.
Yeah, you know you kind of give it away when they're unidentified creatures.
I'm just stating the case that it says they're swords. You may. All right. Now you can move. Oh, there's 2 of y'all. That's why it wasn't moving. I was like, what the hell's going on? All right.
I'm going up the stairs.
And I am following.
All the way to the top.
Alrighty. You make your way. What about everybody following him up?
I am going to follow up.
Okay. Anybody else going down, or everybody just kind of no? Just checking.
Oh, there's a down.
Keep the party together.
It goes down too. Yes, it does go down.
I said it was at the top floor, so that's where I'm
Split
going.
the party. All right. Now, yep. So, y'all begin to move your way. So you'll see over to the right. Get rid of the tower. That's the second level. As y'all make your way over here. And so, on the map, you'll look over to your right. There is another level, and you move up to there. Now, who's going first? up the stairwell. Was that you, Fullenial?
Yeah.
The
I was
Panther went
going-
up first, so
Okay. Panther can start going up and make me. You have perceptions, please. What is your keen senses? Oh, that's just perception. Okay. I thought you had like, was it smell or?
Smell, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you move up, and as soon as you're coming into the floor, your hair, panther hair, stands up, and
I'm Row.
yeah, you. Oh, it's meow, meow. Several things. You see what I told you earlier. You've got paper. You've got, like I said, it's a circular room. There are the fireplaces over there too. There is stuff scattered all over the floor and papers, and there are several papers that kind of you know the wind had blown them up, but there's several more. The room all of a sudden is kind of there's stuff it's unsettled. You can see dirt moving, you know, the light coming through there is particles.
I want to smell and see if I smell.
Well, I'm gonna get there. And do you see there on the fireplace there is an iron cauldron that was hanging, and there's a wizard's portrait above the mantelpiece there, but that cauldron is moving. And you, with your perception and smell, and seeing that cauldron there's no way the wind could move that cauldron.
I swipe my claws in front of the cauldron and see if there's somebody.
You don't, but you smell something just came through here. You can smell. How would you be able to discern that? Let me see. 1 second. You can make me a nature check with advantage.
Gotta be kidding me.
wow.
You got that extra.
Don't you have an extra? You have inspiration now. Don't forget that. And I gave you extra inspiration for your
Okay, yeah, I'll
stupendous
use my
role
extra-
playing.
I will use my extra inspiration.
There you go.
Change my dice color for the 4th time.
There,
that would work.
no, we gotta have here. We gotta get some cheering. Come here. We need Siren's Cave. There we go. It is just very faint across your nostrils and all that, but you are certain you're smelling Drow for some reason.
But I can't see anything.
You don't
in
see
here.
anything moving. You don't see any. Yeah, you don't see any humanoids. You don't see any fear. There's So make me another perception check. Now that your heckles, you smell Drow.
With advantage.
Oh yeah. You will have noticed too, as you're pacing the room, and y'all hear the cat upstairs bitching up a storm.
Can I track this?
That's what I'm getting ready to tell you. So what happens is, let's see, make sure I do this right. Oh yeah, so y'all are coming up, and the cat, and so actually, I'm sorry, that's Linder. Y'all are on each other's squares. So y'all are coming up. So in Shadow, you'll start seeing this when you're coming up, and the cat's pacing from the fireplace to the back side of the tower from where y'all were at. So you came in
that way.
Well, I'm trying to say when you came up the tower, I think you were over here on this side, if I remember, that y'all came up that side. So those tracks are going to be in the exact opposite direction, but they come around the fireplace and they go right out.
So that's where the trail leads over there.
Basically move around. You're kind of seeing there's a few, but they centered around the fireplace, and then the dust is just final settling, and the tracks go to the arrow slit, and that's it.
So I go look out the arrow slit.
So you see the nighttime, you see nighttime sky. It's now dark, and
So someone went out this window is what this
basically that's what I'm telling you. Yes. Just recently. Your senses are telling you.
So it's too small for us to go through, but it's not too small for the drow to go through.
I'm just letting you know.
Can I squeeze through this arrow slit?
That as a let me go back and read what they said, is that the arrow slit, a small character can go through.
Drow or medium-sized characters, though.
I know. I know.
Maybe they're half drow. The other pair was a gnome.
Literally half drow.
I'm just letting you know what you smell.
All right, I will run all the way down the stairs, out the front door, and then to that side of the building and see if I can track that.
You let me see. You will. Really? I'll be damned. Okay. So the panther jumps outside while y'all are, the panther run. A brief flash of movement catches your eye from all the way down there, but up on the roof, across there. So we'll say there's, rooftop across the street or the field here. Cause actually it doesn't, I apologize for the way the map is done again, is how far what you're dealing with. But something disappeared on the rooftop up there.
I let out another yell, and then I will follow after. I gotta go tuck in another kid up there.
Go. Okay.
I'm gonna try pushing my very slight, smaller than a drow body through the hole.
5'9", 167 pounds, medium. I think you're not smaller than a drow.
Yes, I am.
Let me see. Let me see what they say for some drow.
I'm like a tall drow, I guess. Medium-sized drow.
Yeah, you are getting stuck. You might think it's possible if you took off all your armor, your clothes,
I have no armor on.
Well, you've got a pack and all your stuff. That's what I meant.
I can take the backpack off.
You would have to remove your weapons.
Weapons?
All your stuff, you would have, all that paraphernalia that you have on your body would.
The weapons can go through sideways.
I'm back.
I'm saying it would take you time. Yes. If you were to do all that. But y'all didn't say that.
What's that?
So basically Shadow was trying to squeeze his way through the arrow slit, and the only way to do all that would be to have to remove any and all stuff that you have on your person, and possibly could start squeezing through. But was going to have to remove, sword belts, all this, backpack, all that fun stuff. And then might get stuck. But now while you're doing that, Shadow, you hear the cat down there yell, and you, probably a 30 or 40, let's say a good distance across the street or a field, there's a little ways away, you see briefly, once again, corner of your eye and all that movement across the top of some roofs.
So, like I said, I'm following after. I'm trying to track it.
Well, yeah. You're first going to need to try to get up. Yeah. Make me a D20 roll. Wow. Well, damn. All right. Well, slap me silly on that one. We have chase complication rolls now. And you rolled well enough that you are making your way up the side of the building, moving, on their trail.
Also, as a panther, I have a 50-foot movement rate and a climb speed of 40.
Well, I get you, but the rest of the group, y'all's panther just disappeared. You just left your group. So, and Shadow, you see him moving up a side of a building and headed off toward the movement that
I will use
you saw.
all of my movement to move all the way down and move back up, including feline grace.
And not either one of y'all said anything to other members.
Well, I'm a panther. I did say let out a loud.
Yeah, you let her
growl.
roar, but you were all the way down down the tower.
As I run through the tower, I'm saying, come after them. There's movement at foot.
Movement of foot.
Facing those cats.
You saw both of you. Yeah, the rest of y'all saw your cats disappear. And Shadow says, yeah, movement is afoot.
No, we're gonna keep it.
What will the rest of y'all do? Quetzal, you're too damn quiet as always.
Chasing down those cats.
I guess, yeah.
As they go. Oh my. Alrighty. I need let me remove these guys because nobody wanted to play with the swords on the ground. So sad.
Made it too obvious.
And y'all can all give me initiative rolls.
Seems like black is working for me.
I have one of the best initiative rolls I've rolled so far in this game, and I'm still second to last.
At least you have a modifier for your initiative.
Alrighty. Yeah. So the cat's moving up, moving forward. Kestrel. So I am going to put y'all down on the back side of the deal. Now that's the panther. I know you're moving. You're still a little bit different. Y'all are coming around the side of it. All right. So Kestrel, you will see, the panther's up on the roof. You basically caught maybe the tail, the butt of the panther goes up and over the roof line, and Shadow is moving, that direction too, getting ready to go up the side. What do you do?
I didn't see what they were chasing, right?
Hell no.
Yeah, I didn't go up that far. I'm just gonna run after them. Maybe I can get on top of the roof.
You will need to make, you can proceed to run toward the building, and I will need a D20 roll. All right, so you hit the side of the building and then trying to make your way. It's not easy for you, but you're climbing. Linder. Oh, sorry. What about you? What are you doing?
I guess I'll give it a shot and try to get up to a higher ground.
You can start your climbing. I need a D20 roll in the tower, please.
In the tower.
No, D20. I'm sorry, just D20 roll. Y'all don't know what the table is. Yeah, I'm just. You are reaching up, and a rock, a brick, basically gives way. Make me an acrobatics check, please. Okay, you're holding your ground. You basically are able to pull the rock. The brick kind of juts, and you drop it on Quetzal's head. Quetzal, what are you doing? Oh, actually, that's not Quetzal. I'm sorry. All right, Folan, you are panthering up, and you are chasing something that is definitely a good 100 feet in front of you, darting in and out of the roof lines. And make me a perception check, please. Whatever it is, let me see, is flying and is keeping low to the rooftops and is darting in and out and is definitely keeping ahead of you. You can make me another D20 roll as you're moving after them along the roofs. Oh boy. As you are moving along, you jumping through rooftops and all that, trying to catch up with them. There's one, you come to one that's lowered. Then I need a athletics check from you. Well, fine. All right. Okay, you take damage. Okay, so you basically are able to. You're jumping and you're able to pounce fast enough to be able to land, going down, and you jump back up, and are still hot on the trail. They are still in your sight. And what was your perception check? Well, that was pretty. You're catching what you thought was one. You can tell that there is definitely more than one now. There are others moving along.
How many others?
Right now, you definitely think there's 2 or maybe 3 moving in and out as a group along the roof lines. All right. And you are bouncing along. What is your total movement running?
It's 50, so double that is 100.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right, so they are, alrighty, they are still ahead of you. Shadow, you were made in what was your roll? You did a 20, so you make yourself up to the roof line. Perception check, please.
Okay.
All right. So you're bounding along and you can see the cat definitely in the pursuit of something, doing this, and all of a sudden dropped out of your view for a second and then leaped back up on the roof line and is, going after something. You can start after it. If you're wanting to follow, I will need a D20 roll from you, please. Whoa, I bet that's baboon, isn't it? Yep. What's up, Baboonski and his group? Raiding away, my friend. Good to see you, as always. We're in the middle of a chase. Rooftop chase. Let's see, that was a 7 you just rolled? Oh, same thing.
Yep.
Oh, no, actually, moving along, your foot catches a protuberance off the rooftop. A acrobatics check, please. What's going on, folks? Welcome to the Rejects. Anybody new? Alrighty, you are able to keep your feet about you as you're running along. And
Excellent.
Quetzal, your companions have shot up the side of a building.
Great. Well, I'm going to try and keep up on the ground because I cannot climb.
Okay, so you're going to run along the street lines trying to see if you can discern, looking up where they may be, I take it?
Yep.
Okay, so you head on down the street. Not a problem. And so right now you're just kind of darting in and out, moving around, watching, and you may see, something flash across a small little alleyway, or a rock, or a shingle or something will come falling down, alerting you that you seem to be on the trail of the group. Kestrel, you are up along the roof line now, and you see Shadow. Linder's coming up behind you, and Shadow has run off in a general direction.
I cannot see what they're chasing.
No, you cannot.
I'm just going to keep running after them.
All right, a D20 check, please. Ooh, what do we got there? Athletics check, please. You're finding a rooftop area that's lower than what you were expecting, and you're trying to
Can I
jump.
use acrobatics?
It is
I'm jumping.
It is a strength check to jump down safely. It's athletics.
Oh, but I want to stay up on the roof.
Well, it's like a dip in the roof line, and you came up on it so fast that you're trying to jump down and then jump, kind of like do a bouncy maneuver. You're fine. All right. So you were able to keep your balance, jump down and jump back up, crawling over, following in a general direction as though Shadow is leading onwards. All righty. These guys now. All righty. Folineal.
Yes.
I don't have a rooftop, and I apologize. We don't have a rooftop map. And so you're ahead, and you're going to come around a angled roof line, and a creature is going to come out. What's up, DM Catalyst? Good to see you. I appreciate the Baboonski bringing over some people. The raids are appreciated. We like to do that to him too and harass. And we are in the middle of Waterdeep Dragon Heist, a rooftop chase. But we don't have a rooftop. So we're chasing. This creature is going to come out from behind, waiting for you. And it looks like this. Well, not that. Yep. And it will attack Folineal.
Isn't it cute?
Yep. And it takes a swipe at you. You came into close combat with you, so it will do a bite maneuver. And then take its fork. And that's not right. I wanted a derp. And all right, Linder,
All right.
you
Hold
may.
on. So, Duff, as I was at a full sprint. I don't stop. I just keep.
You're going to take a shot from him as you go by. Then, well, it's on your turn. You can certainly. Yes, that's
That
fine.
was my turn, right?
No. This creature's gone. This creature is in combat now. When
I thought it was my turn.
No, so it was coming up on. I said, Foley, you were going to get attacked. Sorry. Yeah, it just one of them popped up waiting for you. Linder,
There's no way I'm still within 60 feet of.
Oh no, not at all.
Okay. If I run at full clip, can I get close enough by the end of my turn?
Not yet.
Okay. How about Shadow?
Shadow, you can see.
Am I within 60 feet?
If you close enough.
Because I can
But I need
run,
a
bonus, and dash.
Okay, I need he's quick too. Yeah, that's the thing. I need a D20 roll from you, please.
Okay.
As you're running along, going after that. Oh. Oh no, I need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Excuse?
Yep. You are running along and trying to follow the path, but apparently you're. Oh, alrighty. So you're fine. You put your foot down and move quickly, and you look down and you saw a little glyph shine up on one of the roof shingles and all that, and a burst of energy. Tried to slam into you. And you were able to deftly maneuver. Now, you were able to, and moving, you said something about you wanted to try to get closer to Shadow.
Yep. I'm just going to drop a Bardic Inspiration die on him.
Okay. All right.
As a bonus action.
Thank you.
Okay.
And let's see, what else can I do here?
Actually, I guess I should ramp up the chase music. It's boring.
We need action music.
We do need action music, and I apologize. Okay.
I think I'm also going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Did you dash on your 60?
Did I? I don't know.
You would have to. Yeah, the dash would have been. I give you the cantrip pop for the Bard and Lane of Bardic and all that, but the dash would have taken up your ability to cast a spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
on the chase. That's fine. Okay, so take off. You can if you drop that on. Oh, yeah, you can drop if you click on the winged foot or in the combat tracker on yourself. You should be able to remove the effect that you gave yourself. There you go. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, DM. Thank you guys for hanging out. If y'all haven't run or looked at we're playing Waterdeep Dragon Heist. I love this module and some of the add-ons I got from the guild. It's phenomenal. You could just run the add-ons and stuff in the first couple of chapters of the module for months. There's a lot going on here. All right, Folinial, you're going to take a pop shot. I'm assuming.
For that, I'm going to use my combat wild shape ability to burn a spell slot for a D8 of health, so it'll add 2 more hit points back to my shape.
Okay, so tell.
Yes, I'm continuing running. I'll take an op shot on him. And
keep going. Okay, so I need 2 things. One, you'll get the shot. He'll basically swipe at you with his tail as you run by, and you didn't like that. You got hit with.
I'm still going. I'm still a panther.
Yep.
0 hit points.
Oh.
I took 0 hit points. I still have 3 hit points left on my.
Yeah. You got some spike damage there, and you got some fire damage. And you're moving on, and you will see 2 more, like I said, and
What?
you see 2 more of these creatures as you're moving up on them. Okay.
Circle wide.
Say again now.
Circle around them.
Well, you're not in front of them; they're still ahead of you.
All right, you said I see more of them. I'm going to try to circle around them and get. So I'm guessing I'm faster than they are.
You're getting there. Okay, you're going to divert as you see them moving along, is what you're trying to say, because you'd have to go down. So you're trying to just move across some other rooftops. I'm not sure how you're just trying to get in front of them. Is that what you're saying you're going to do?
I'm trying to get. You said there's 2 more of these spine devils, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, so I want to try to get past them without closing into combat.
Okay, give me another D20 roll as you're moving along the roofs. All right, you higher than you. I need an athletics check. There's a rooftop. You see something you have to jump up to. Okay, you're fine. Yep, you hop up and continue on moving. All right, Shadow. You're moving on and you see that you're going to be coming, you'll be 60, 80, you're moving a pretty good clip too. So basically you see that spine devil was attacking Felinial, and then as he shoots past him, the devil's turning, was kind of surprised that Felinial didn't stop. And it lets out a hiss, a caw. I don't know, what can it do? Actually it does something. Okay, it doesn't let out any sound. What do you do?
Maybe it swears.
Could swear to itself, maybe.
Well, I'm running in that direction, so I don't know how close I am to it.
You can move up on it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you wanted to engage it out, that's fine. Or you can
I'm
run
not
past
trying
it.
to engage it, but I'm going to try running past it if it's in my way.
It is in your way, but you can run past it, and you can run by it so that you don't take a shot from it either. So that's fine.
Okay.
Give me a D20 roll. You're fine. Okay, moving along here, Quetzal. You're moving along the street. I need just a perception check with advantage, please, as you're watching. All righty. So you're moving along, and let's see. I'm trying to see. All righty. Pencil moves on. Kestrel.
Keep chasing the thing.
Yeah, it's fine. Just give me a D20 roll. You're moving along, and you'll see one of these creatures hovering in there as you're coming around. Yeah, you're fine. So, still probably 60. It's still, a turn away from you because of the speed of the 2 panthers. But you can see this. Yeah, you can definitely see the creature flying in the air, floating, hovering, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And you are dashing. Or
yeah, I'm dashing, so
that's
I
fine.
can't make
Okay.
an
Yep.
action
All right. So this thing it will turn, and seeing actually shadows. It's going to move. It's going to come up on you. Then, if only you're going to be over here because you're on your own. So as you've moved past it, it will then see you and engage you. And swing its tail, hitting you. And brings it back around again. And missing. Alrighty, let me check something here. Where's my tower? And what's that, Cyber? She is dashing. The Kestrel. He's not. He isn't. She's not. Kestrel's.
I get it. It's funny.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I'm not listening. Okay. I fell for that one. Boo. Alrighty. Boom. 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 Linder, you're moving along. Just give me a D20 roll, please. Yep, you're fine. Okay. Felinial, as you're moving and trying to alter course to come up on them, I need a D20 roll, please, first, as you're moving along. while you're trying to keep an eye on them. And that is complication is a full dexterity saving throw, please. Straight up.
Save or check? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just straight up. You're fine. Straight up, yeah. Okay, yeah, you hit a slick spot on the roof or something like that, and your claws dig in and move. Now I need a perception check though from you, please. Just straight up. Okay. You're moving along and you hit that slick spot, and for a brief moment, as you're controlling and composing yourself and all that, the two creatures that you were moving, trying to move parallel to move around them, they disappeared off your radar.
I go to the last place where I saw them, and I try to catch.
Yeah, well, you're moving that way, yes. So, but they will have taken a dive down into an alleyway. Basically, they dropped down somewhere as you were moving along. So you're headed that way. Not a problem. Shadow, you will move along, and you will see the cat takes a diverting course, and then all of a sudden, understanding maybe trying to do an intercept deal, and then all of a sudden he does a hard 90-degree turn, and you were going to head that way. Just make me a d20 roll as you're running across the rooftops, please. All right, you are good too there. And Quetzal, you can make me a perception check, please. Alrighty, you're seeing this, and you're moving along, and actually you're still somewhat far behind, but you're seeing, and you'll hear some people up ahead of you and all that. You'll hear like a scream, ah! Someone was startled in an alleyway up, still a little ways ahead of you, but something going on in an alley toward where you are running. Let me just be as vague as possibly as I can there. All right. Boom. And until they get, I never know for sure. Alrighty. So what's going to happen here is y'all are moving along, and these creatures, you won't see them anymore. And y'all are moving along, and you come down, and you're noticing that you're in this rundown little dockside neighborhood, and definitely reeks of fish, scorched timber. There are many buildings in this area and all that, as y'all move toward it, that are burnt out. A fire has possibly have swept through here some time ago. And you are going to notice, let me see, ramshackle homes made from wood from old ships. There are several buildings that are just the basically the bottom floor. There's just nothing but ash and rubble where what's left of them. And the let me see, sorry, trying to pull up the map for it. And y'all are moving along. You faux lineal, as you're moving, trying to find them, make me a perception check, please.
Nice.
Okay. Now, which... Oh my gosh, I'm trying to figure out which rundown dock neighborhood. Okay, so y'all are coming up on... This is Mist Shore, but where is... Okay, here it is. Holy moly. All right. We're off of this map. All right. I'm going to show y'all as y'all were coming in. I'm sorry. I'm going to share this map in a second. It's kind of big, as always. This is Miss Shore. All right. Y'all didn't care about that. And storyline. Autumn. All right. You won. All right, Folinio, I'm going to put you on the map. Where are you at? You're Panther. Shadow, you're going to be moving across the top here. Quetzal, you're running along the alleyway. Linder and Kestrel, y'all are back here. All right. Here comes a map. It's going to be big, so give it a sec.
Oh boy. Oh my. This is a mighty big map.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so tiny.
So, yeah. Alrighty. Folinio, you're going to, I'm going to put you actually because you were up on the top here, and the creatures move down, and what you're going to see is, where are they on the map though? Damn it.
They drop dead right below me.
No, they. All right.
So I can barely see anything south of me.
I'm getting ready to show you. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure. I'm just trying to make sure that I put you on the right spot. So let me show out a little. Well, here's what you're getting ready to see. Is, oh damn it. Well, all right. There is a ship here. 1 second. As it does take its.
Ship we recognize.
No, it is not. No, it's not. It's not one that you were on earlier. No, but there are more
in the water.
So, what you see is a. It is no, it is not. So what you're seeing in the buildings here, lots of them are old ship timbers and all that, and you actually see a couple of buildings that look like they were ship hulls or pieces of ship in this neighborhood. And this big one that you see looks like a huge pirate ship that is got trash on it, and there's a few people moving about it. It looks like there's some people actually live in it. And you see a bunch of ruffian types also walking across the top of it. And you will notice that what you were ever chasing and all that briefly made movement and came behind.
You want to lock tokens?
Can lock them. You're just gonna, yeah. So make your way down the building. You kind of know that they're back behind there.
So I make my way over and look around the corner.
And you are seeing two. Well,
And when I go around that corner, I want to try to be stealthy so I don't give myself away.
you can make me a roll in the tower. All right. So you're going to see two drow standing here. Though you don't know their names, but let's just put it that way. So there are two, and they are looking out They look like they've got a little bit out of breath somehow. And they're, looking back. They don't see you as you're standing there, and they're whispering to each other. And they keep looking out along the dock line here and all that.
Well, since they don't seem to be aware of me, and seem like they're waiting for something, I'm gonna wait and see if my compatriots.
Shadow will begin to make his way. Quetzal,
I will hold an attack action in case that's.
Hey, Quetzal, you're seeing Shadow and Folenio move down. Y'all will come up behind them. Y'all have another turn, Kestrel and Linder, before you will be there, but you will see them beginning to, come down off the rooftops, and making their way down, and Quetzal and his not so stealthy. Hold on. Now you're gonna jump. You have to get down off the building to get on the boat, Kestrel. You can be on the roof.
That big?
Yes, the boat is definitely, and there are people on it walking around, and there are definitely some ruffian types also walking around. Looks like it's a tenement of some sort, just so you know. There's a couple of fires and some braziers on top, and there's trash everywhere, and it smells of filth, and it ain't pretty. And there is another building. There, I'll open this up. There are two more buildings off to the side here, along that dock line, and that's all y'all see. And so y'all are watching. So yeah, so Shadow, you will see the Panther stop. And
I'll sneak up behind.
Okay. All right, and
Don't get that close.
we will.
It's a little cat love.
Yeah. Alrighty. Dun, dun, dun. Alrighty, so let's move up here. So Kestrel, you can come down off the rooftop if you would like.
I will do that.
And move down. Alright. Linder, what about you?
Yes, I am also going to move down.
Alrighty. Folenio doing anything or just watching?
I'm just watching this time.
Okay. Shadow?
I try to look around towards them to see what's going on.
Okay. They are basically, all you're seeing is they seem to be catching their breath somehow, and are looking and waiting right here. That's keeping to the shadows. But y'all know, you can tell since Folenio's sitting there that you can tell where he's looking. Just watching. Shadow.
I'm going to look back to
Okay.
Linder and Kestrel and
Are we killing them?
kind of point that direction.
Can I see that? I can't see. Can I see?
Not yet. No, they're all on the far side of the dock there. The ship is, there. You basically see the Panther, basically doing that, swishing tail, holding his action, but he's, he does what a cat does when it's stalking. It's bouncing on its back feet, and he's just waiting for the right moment. But he doesn't.
You basically
pounce.
have a panther, and then you have the humanoid panther.
Two panthers. Yep. Okay. So they will wait, and Quetzal, you're huffing and puffing and coming along, and you will come around the corner there, and you will see your companions all there. Anything that you want to do?
I never saw the winged creature, did I?
Nope.
Then there's nothing I need to say.
Okay. So y'all are waiting, and not before too long, you will begin to hear. How's it? They didn't put it on the map, really. Weird. I would think that they. Let me come back over here. Images. Battle map. Okay. Alright. Quite suddenly. Well, actually, Folineal, since you're watching, would you make me a perception check, please?
Can I see from where I am?
No. But you can make me. You can make me a perception. The rest of y'all can make me perception checks at disadvantage. Please.
Oops.
Alrighty. So, well, Linder, oh no. And Kestrel, you want to make a perception check at disadvantage, please?
Yep.
Alrighty. No, oh well, okay, yeah, y'all still. Oh, so you Kestrel's moving up. But here's what's happening. Folineal, you will begin to hear, and same thing with Shadow. There is a turbulence happening in the water, and there's just this racket of noise and water spewing up and all that. And you will look, and Folineal will see it. Big shell, something begins to rise up out of the water.
I pounce.
I'm gonna say I was gonna tap on Folineal if he didn't do anything.
As soon as I hear the water, and as soon as there's a disturbance in the water, I am jumping on the back of that guy that's close.
On your turn. All right. Because we are still somewhat in combat order. All right, Kestrel, you will. Actually, you didn't hear anything. Okay. Well, okay. Now. All right. So. Now it is your turn, Folineal. You may.
All right. The panther has a pounce ability.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
moves
And
20
they're
feet straight.
watching the water.
So I'm moving 20 feet, and I'm pouncing on that creature. So if I succeed on a claw,
It's fine. Okay.
he is prone.
And
And as a bonus action, I can make a bite attack again.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Shadow.
I will move there.
Okay.
Pulling out my sword.
Miss.
I will then also attack with my claw.
Okay.
And that will be it for now.
Okay. So this one will run and jump on the back of this. So both Felinial and Shadow, make me in perception checks again.
Okay.
Yeah, what you're seeing is a large, well, close enough, but you're seeing stepping out of the water is this large mechanical, and it's a metal shell, turtle shell, it looks like. And you see mechanisms moving and all that. I kind of consider it kind of steampunkish to some degree, but whatever this is, looks like a huge mechanical dragon turtle has risen up out of the water. And
Fun.
yeah, this Dro will jump and oops, I was going to put him, he's on the back, and we'll cast make sure we're gonna do here. Doc. Okay, so they do that. All right, and all right, done. Cast. Let me 15-foot sphere.
Darkness, I think.
Yes, sir. Dropping it down on everything in this area. This one will step out knowing it's there. And
that one was prone. Is he getting up?
oh, he's going to stand up. Yep. Thank you.
Right.
It's not moving anywhere. No, what he does, and let me make sure. Actions. Let me just understand what this is. Okay. So he swipes at Shadow with his sword. Okay. Alright. He gives you a little short sword damage. And in his other hand, I don't know how, he basically is pointing at you, Cat. He's holding this contraption that it's got a tube coming out of it, and you don't know what it is. I don't know if you've ever seen, you're going to find out what it is. Second, it's going to go pew pew, and it's going to shoot at you. Oh, man. Oh, no way. A 20 and a 1. Basically, this flintlock goes, and you see this puff of sparks and a boom, and this projectile comes flying out of the tube, and then, thought was going to have an impact, and it just kind of, and then it kind of rolls out the front and kind of drops on the ground as a misfire, and he screams out, "You gotta be kidding me!" And I don't know. Y'all might not know this. I don't think y'all would. Then it would be Elvish. Okay, for the moment. And
if it's Elvish, I understand
I
Elvish.
speak Elvish.
yeah, I know Elvish. I was going to say Undercommon, but I'm sure I already said it, so it kind of defeated the purpose. I did that at disadvantage because I was prone. Oh, I'm going to shoot that again.
Oh, I dare you.
No, I won't. That was my fault. But he's going to reload it. And then...
Is that the end of his turn?
He has a sword in one hand and a pistol in the other. How is he?
He has a multi-attack. What do you mean?
I'm just asking how is he putting the sword away so he can...
You will figure that out. Don't try to DM me, boy.
What I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure
You are a cat. Just behave and lick yourself and clean yourself. You've got a dirty spot on your fur. Okay?
I am moving there if he's not moving any further.
No, he's not. So
Skirmisher.
you're moving around him. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Okay.
Stay facing me, or does he face that?
He shot you last, so we'll leave it that way. Yeah, he tried to shoot you, and it went just and misfired. Alrighty, this creature. Oh, y'all actually don't see it because it's dark. All right. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right. Let me make sure I understand what it can do. Oh, really? A 3. All right, so let me know this right. That's 35. 35, 30-foot cube. Alrighty. Alrighty. Any dexterity saving throws. Here they come. A large cloud of hot steam comes burling through the darkness right at
Poor Drow.
each of y'all. Nicely done.
Uh,
I was
Nicely
going to
done.
remind you about your Bardic Inspiration die, but I guess I don't have to worry about it.
Holy moly. All
Correct.
right.
Nice.
Well, they take. You should only take half of that as hot steam cascades across all of y'all. All right. That drops you out of panther form. Okay. All right. And then
I took
does.
way more than everybody else. I guess with half it wasn't that much, but still, I mean,
Yeah. All right. Quetzal. You will definitely have heard the fighting going on and a large burp, and you will see a cloud of steam everywhere along the back side of that area.
How
is
deep
everybody
is
in
the
the chat?
water?
Oh, this is a harbor. And how is
Can I
everybody in
swim
chat tonight? Some of these probably not past the ship because it's in the water. The ship pieces anything that looks like a ship is going to be in and out of the water.
Could I swim under the bridge? Or whatever this thing is going to the boat?
Part of it, but you will think you have a huge hole underneath there. So it's going to, and this is a huge pirate ship, or what's left of what was a pirate ship. So is the answer yes? You could swim under there, but it would take you definitely a few turns to get up underneath there and move. What's your swim speed? Just as your movement too?
Yep,
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, so a dash could put you could jump into the water and start moving down, certainly. Oh, sorry. You make the run and jump and dive in.
Yep, and
Okay.
I pulled the trident out mid-jump.
Okay, not a problem. So you will see a deep hole underneath there. You've got plenty of support structures and stuff under the docks areas, where all this is at. And it's, and it's dark in the water. Crystal, what do you do?
Following the cats.
Okay, so you will come around. Sorry, and that you will have been hit with the remnants of the steam cloud as it rolled over them.
Is the steam still there?
No,
Can I see
that's
it?
gone. Sorry, thank you. Yeah,
All
it's dissipating.
I'm gonna shoot the thing.
Yep. Okay. So,
I'm not gonna shoot the thing.
Don't forget your inspiration.
yeah, you have inspiration.
Yeah,
have
don't
two
forget
of them.
inspiration.
I have inspiration.
You have double
Yes.
inspiration, don't you? Still, yeah.
Let's re-roll that.
That's better. Still a miss somehow.
Wait. I can add my charisma modifier to the attack roll. Does an 18 hit?
On the identified creature, it hits.
How
Perfect.
about that?
Okay, was that your card that you're using? Yeah, your
I
+1.
used
Yeah.
my card.
Nicely done. Yep.
You whispered sweet nothings to the arrow before you let it go.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I am shifting into it.
You're using the hell out of that extension, man. That is great. So,
And then I'm going to bite at him. I'm going to use my inspiration.
okay.
Oh, almost had a crit.
Almost.
Hey, there's a crit.
But wait. Oh, was that okay? You had more than one attack. I was like, what are you
I got
doing?
lightning claws.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, Catalyst, if you're using, or Baboon, if you're all using the Druid extension. I think you were talking about, Chuck, you were. But Brian, we finally got this loaded up. It's awesome. Okay. Anyway. Boom.
Did we skip my turn, or did the turn order change at some point?
No, it did skip your turn. Hold on a second. Yeah, because that's all right. So, Linder, you move up.
You know, I wanted to move there before combat started, but you skipped my whole turn.
When you give lip to the DM.
That's not fair.
You can move up, dude. If I skipped your turn, that's fine. But you would have gotten blasted by that steam cloud then.
What? Alright, I'm not going to explain how the turn order would have gone, but it's
You're fine. You're fine. Go ahead. Which, as you move around the corner, we missed it. I apologize. He's mad at me now.
I'm not.
He holds grudges.
Alright, so there's just a big cloud of darkness. That's great.
There he is. A big ball of darkness. And there was a steam cloud and the water's churning and yeah.
Well, I'm gonna cast that mage armor on myself now.
Okay.
And I guess I'll give somebody else a bardic inspiration die. I'm trying to give myself mage armor, but it's not working. Oh, here we go. Bam. Alright.
Okay.
Let's drop one on the Folin.
Yeah, you see, a wet bear. Actually,
Yeah.
you changed after this, Steam. So, maybe he's changing from cat to bear in front of you.
Alright.
Mr. Brown Bear.
So as my action, I put that dude down. And that was.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, you did. And then you changed. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, as my movement, though, I'm going to come out here doing.
Okay. Yep, you've got dark. You can make me a perception check at disadvantage, please. Okay.
Alright. You can add that d6 if you want, but you have to do it before he says if you succeed or not. But you can wait till after the dice roll.
I'm good.
He's good. Yep. So yeah, the darkness is there, and you are seeing, it's everywhere, and the water's churning, and just as a big uproar inside that ball of darkness, and that's basically all you can see right now at the moment. And there's something big in the water. You can tell by the way the water's moving and splashing everywhere and hitting the dock and moving and all that. Sorry, did you say something?
Yeah, so that passed the shadows.
Oh, okay. Shadow. What shall you do?
gonna go right behind the bear
Okay.
and see what I can see.
Same thing. It's just water's coming out of there, out of the darkness, and it splashing everywhere. You hear water geysers, and just a lot of mechanical mechanism moving, and the docks are swaying, and it's you're surprised that you're able to keep your feet because of all the movement and just the vibration, everything that's going on at the moment.
I am going to ready in action. If something comes near me, I'll attack it. That's
Okay. Okay, understood. All right. Anything else? All right. As you're doing all this, and then all this, y'all will notice then that watching stuff that the darkness all of a sudden will stop, and brown bear shadow perception checks at disadvantage. Nicely done. That'll do it. The same thing. Alrighty. Oh, that was a drop 20. Alrighty. You're going to barely catch Folinial, and you're watching, seeing there is this dark, huge shape under the water, and it's moving at a good clip, away from y'all. And you're, this deep moving, pretty good, fast speed underwater, and you can, it's like it's what it looks like a turtle, but it's moving, mechanically, and and you notice you're watching it swim. You see its trajectory, and you look to see where it's, is where its line of movement's going toward, and it is headed straight toward a ship that is out in the middle of the dock there, that has got all these flags and gold paraphernalia on it and flowing banners, and
it looks very familiar, doesn't it?
It looks identical to what you encountered before, and we are gonna hold there for the night. Wondered how I was gonna get there.
Before we do that,
Yep,
I want to shift back from my bear,
it's fine. Yep.
and I want to come over here and check that body and see if he has that stuff.
He does not have the stone on him.
I assumed it was the other drow that had it.
He is a drow. I will give you that before we hold her. Let me bring up his information. Yep, is a drow. One second here. I need.
Thank you. But it looks like that's set wrong. Are you using Cure Wounds, the spell?
Yes.
Then you should be adding your Charisma modifier to it.
I sure should. So that's an additional 10 on top of what I just did.
Yeah, this drow has got
Thank you, then.
Some nighttime clothing on. It's definitely
And I'm fully healed.
It's got a pistol on it too. What you want to know? What else can I say about it? He's just got basically your drow typical deal, but this guy's wearing basically more roguish type, stealthy type, blackened out clothing, stuff like that, and is built for speed and built for stealth. And I'd whispered you something, Kestrel, just so you knew.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yes, no. I didn't hear you. Say that again.
I didn't say anything. Did you
Oh,
say something?
No, I heard something. I did hear some interference, something like that. I
Things
thought that was
got
speaking.
robotic for a
Okay.
second.
Okay. Good. That's fine. Nope. Okay. Just making sure. Then we will hold there for the night, as the group has discerned where the yeah. Hold on. Where was he? I'm trying to. Okay. Any other questions, or we're going to hold for the night there as they determine that the mechanical turtle is headed toward the ship in the harbor that they know oh so well. That's it. Nicely done. And Kestrel, welcome to the group.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome.
Definitely different on the chase. Different opportunities there. That was wondered how I was going to run that. Not too bad. There were some other ways to take it too, but that worked out. At least to drag to at least have the session go along for the night. All right, folks, we are done for the night. We'll be back Friday night for the beginners group in the Lost Mines of Fandover. So make sure to tune in, check us out. Welcome any of the new viewers from the raid. And let's see, do we have anybody streaming that is let's do a raid over to another channel. Oh well, go harass who is running? Who is, let's see. We'll go raid the Matt and Sarah and them, harass them some. I think I'm going to do this right. If I don't, sorry. All right, folks, we're going to hold. We'll be good. See y'all Friday night. We'll do the raid here, and take care, and thanks everybody for watching. Yep. All right. Yep. And we're going 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, here we go. Raid. Does it work? It worked. All right, guys. Y'all be good. Any questions? If not, let me know. But we will see everybody next Tuesday. All right.
The XP for
I'll calculate it all up because they're for the oh, there we are.
Welcome.
Anyway,
The campaign.
yeah, I got to see what they break it down for the RP and 2 for the courthouse and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll put it together. Will do.
okay.
All right, y'all be good. We'll see you. Thanks.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Shout out Crazy Rejects. Thank you.
Okay, knowing that Desmond is flying up and seeing Tave looking really bad.
Yeah.
Can I just grab him forward by the collar?
Stern talking to.
I'm just gonna stare really intently at him.
Okay.
Can I see his eyes? Like you said that we could see his teeth through the mask, so I'm just wondering if I can see his eyes too.
Yeah, so it's like think of the Asians.
Okay. So I can't see his eyes.
No.
Okay. But we can see Okay. Does he have like a tattoos? Does he have like a beard? Is it like humanoid?
It is starkly white skin and very clean shaven.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I do. So he would have to like break away from me to.
Okay, roll your grapple. It's a strength check.
Okay, I'm very good at those. So
I'm recalling the times you punched Tave in the tower.
yep. I have luckily a +0 to that. So